Did a demon lizard person eat your cat?
Is a succubus sucking the life out of you?
Lucky you. Oink.
Rita, the script.
Fine. Does nobody believe when you tell them that you saw a thing that looked like a melted scrotum with teeth eat your doctor's brain and then become her?
Then, person watching this video on your social media platform of choice, the algorithm has made you today's lucky winner.
The veil between dimensions is thin, and hell creatures are slipping into our world. But, don't stress. We've totally got it under control.
Give us a call, and we'll help rid you of whatever infernal beast is making your life a living hell.
18 and older, please. I will be participating in use of mature themes, drug use, sexual content, and some harsh language.
Rita!
What? So if a demon's got you down, give us a call at 555-420-FART.
That's not our number. Don't call that. It's nothing.
Previously on today's lucky winner.
I've been picking up the vibe that something has been bothering her for a little while, especially since I proposed. Maybe she's been in the dreamscape practicing how to break the bad news to me.
Peanut butter!
Peanut. What are you doing with my doppelbanger? She's not even finished. I'm a Shibble.
I thought your name was Vicki.
No, Shibble like the prophetess. An oracle?
I think I'd be even happier if I found Dawn and Rita while they slept. Next time you're distracted and tell them everything you just told me. I think this information could go a long way in helping them end you.
You find out everything you can, and I'll find a way to make sure that vampire gets it in the end.
Gets it in the end. Jesus, Debbie.
Dawn landed in the dreamscape, Cabroncita in tow, on a mission from Sunny. She wanted Dawn to spy on Rita to figure out why she'd been acting so strangely. Sunny's logic was that if Rita used the dreamscape as the place she went to work on fun stuff she couldn't do in real life, maybe she'd also use the dreamscape to work out problems she couldn't address in reality as well. It was only when Dawn landed in the dreamscape that she realized she likely just volunteered to find Rita in one of her usual sexcapades.
Oh, Lady Rita.
I guess if the goal is to spy on her, I shouldn't let her know I'm here by commanding her to tell me what door she's behind. Why can't Sunny just be direct with her? Why are neurotypicals like this? Okay, I'm here. Better get this over with. It sounds like it's hopping behind all of these doors. What's going on? She can't be behind all of them. Wait, can she?
Dawn passed familiar doors as she walked down the hall, seeing the Double D Diner, the USS Enterprise, and Dom Mommy Coffee Roasters and Tax Preparation Services. She stopped when she reached a door that said Fire Station 69.
I don't remember this one, and it sounds like something's happening in here. Oh, please don't be a bunch of firefighters 69ing each other.
Dr. Fuckman, I've told you we can't cross the streams. It could be dangerous.
But Spankler can also be fun.
Jesus Christ.
Could y'all stop playing with your hard-on pumps and help? Rita's gonna destroy the city.
Winston's my favorite in the porn parody too.
Hello, Nutbusters. Yeah, of course they're serious.
What the fuck? Viv?
You got one? Yes, of course. They'll be right there. Fellas, we got one.
She made a dreamscape Viv? Gross. Gross! We're having to talk about this later.
The scene abruptly changed, and Dawn found herself on top of a skyscraper with the... Nutbusters.
I am the gatekeeper.
Not for long. You give Rita her body back.
This vessel is not hers. There is no Rita.
Talking to her isn't working.
There is no Rita.
I don't know what you're waiting for. It's a lost cause. Rita's body isn't hers anymore.
Ooh, hold on. Why is nobody here having sex?
There is no Rita.
You're right. We've got to do it.
Don't be sad, Dr. Fuckman. As they say.
Nut busting always feels good! Dawn watched the parody Rita in her gold lame dress fall to her knees. She looked up at the Nutbusters.
Do it. I want to stay, but I don't want to hurt anyone. Just do it, please. There is no Rita. There's no Rita. I can't stay.
Whoa. Rita, stop. Rita, what the fuck was that? What's wrong?
Hello, small friend. Are you trying to locate Rita?
Oh, god damn it. Dopplebanger?
Yes, that is me. Hello, small friend.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, you're working a lot better than the last time I saw you.
Thank you, small friend. Rita has made progress on my design since learning she is a demigod.
Is there a shorter name I can call you? Dopplebanger is a mouthful.
What would you like me to fill your mouth with?
God, no, nothing. Is there a shorter name I can call you?
Rita.
One that's less confusing.
Glenda.
Where the fuck did you get that name from?
Francis.
What are you...
Diane Sawyer.
Oh, cool. You're just saying names at random.
John Leguizamo.
Absolutely, sure. Love him. Rita 2? Can I just call you Rita 2?
You can call me whatever you'd like, gorgeous. Would you like to set a safe word now? My default is... Butthole Bear.
No! Oof. I'm not here for sex stuff, Rita 2. What was all that crying about? Why were you in this parody instead of Rita?
I am sad.
Is Rita sad?
I am a mirror of my creator.
So, that means you're sad because she's sad.
I understand how to display emotions because of her programming. I'm a mirror of my creator.
What's going on with her?
You do
Not.
not have that level of clearance.
Fine. Please don't glitch out on me. Why were you doing this parody, Rita 2? Why was Rita not here?
She sent me to run this porn parody, to aid in fine-tuning my programming and to... Get out of my fucking way, dude. I don't have time to fuck around.
Do you know where she is?
Dreamscape.
Yeah, no shit. You make the real Rita seem easy to work with by comparison. You know that?
I do not understand your query.
That was a rhetorical question. Where's her specific location in the dreamscape?
Arcade.
Just a regular arcade?
Would you like me to take you there?
Yes, that would be...
Dawn suddenly found herself in an empty arcade. Rows of games filled the room, but she didn't see a single person. The front of the arcade was a glass wall that looked like it opened up into a shopping mall from the mid-90s. She didn't see or hear anyone out there either. She did hear stomping coming from around a corner, though. She walked across the sticky, soda-covered floor to find Rita playing Dance Dance Revolution, drinking a gallon jug of chocolate milk, and crying.
Rita? I'd ask if you're okay, but you're clearly not.
Sorry. Let me just... I'm in the middle of a game.
You've hit a grand total of 7 steps this whole time.
I can come back from this. I can do it.
Dude, we've got to talk. I was sent here to see what you're up to because your fiancé is worried you're hiding something. I'm inclined to agree.
Fine, okay. I guess I'll have to revolutionize dance later.
Cute. So, what the fuck is going on here?
This is an arcade. You play games here.
Don't be a smartass with me. Your neurotypical girlfriend is afraid to just ask you what the fuck you're hiding. She asked me to pop in here to make sure you're okay, and you're clearly not. I don't understand the obfuscating the truth, and I'm not a fucking couples counselor, so I'm just gonna ask. What are you hiding, dude?
You'd just get mad at me first.
Suddenly, the writer appeared in front of Dawn and Rita.
Carmilla!
Well, that's the writer. You can't tell the difference?
Well, no. Now that she's not covering her face, I can't.
Look at her eyes and her clothes.
Carmilla
don't
covers
have-
her red eyes every day so she can dress up like Republican Barbie. You're telling me this couldn't be Carmilla?
Would you two shut the fuck up?
See? That sounds like Carmilla.
She just sounds like someone who needs you to shut up. I'm sorry. Ryder?
Who's Ryder?
You are?
No, I'm Carmilla.
I fucking told you, dude.
Yeah, she just means that her name is Carmilla. Sorry, Ryder is just what we called you before we learned who you are.
Call me whatever you want. I don't have time for this. I have information for you. I have to tell you before Carmilla gets the chance to notice I'm gone.
I'm gonna call you Millie.
What kind of information?
The reason that Carmilla wants you dead.
Kyle walked into a large rec room at the re-education center. The television that was anchored to the ceiling played a video on a loop. The video featured stock photos of demons and angels smiling in the workplace and laughing at salads. Mismatched card tables were set up in the middle of the space, and those tables were littered with various craft supplies. Demonic patients, as the staff at this hellhole called its prisoners, sat in metal folding chairs at the tables. Each was preoccupied with making something, but it seemed most were only succeeding in making a mess. Vicki was at one of the tables, sitting on her feet, deeply invested in her drawing.
Vicki, I need to talk to you.
And I need some better art supplies. This won't do it all.
What are you... No, you're not. You ate the glue. You're eating the glue.
You want some? It's not the best paste I've ever had, but this is hell. None of the art supplies are good.
Ew, you're not kidding. Rose art?
Dried out Play-Doh, balled up pipe cleaners, dried up glue sticks. That bag is full of markers, and not a single one has a cap.
Oh, did you see these markers?
They're scratch and sniff.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Look at the scents.
All natural scents. Microwave fish, laundry mildew, canine anal gland excretion, menstrual blood. Ew, okay. Why would they make this?
This is hell.
Fair point. But I needed to talk to you. I have a plan to get us out of here.
One sec. I gotta finish this drawing.
What are you... Huh. What am I looking at? Is that you?
Yep. Hand me that anal gland marker.
Are you eating a person whole? Who's that watching?
You can't tell?
No. Am I supposed to know who they are?
It's me eating the Backstreet Boys, one by one. I'm starting with 7.
And they're all lined up waiting for you to eat them.
Yeah.
They all look so happy. Vicki, what does this mean?
Are you familiar with vor fetish?
Of course I am. I'm not a child.
I have a vor fetish.
Uh-huh, I gathered. You don't have to explain a single thing more. I'm totally good. Are you done with your drawing?
Yeah, I think I am. I can totally get off to this.
Vicki!
What? We are literal prisoners, and you're getting annoyed that I am meeting my own needs?
Fine, you're right. Can I talk to you now?
Go for it.
Okay, if my daughter's gonna die, I'm going to soak up as much time with her as I possibly can before she's gone. I want to help make sure she lives as long as possible, and I want to get to Earth to see her. I have to get my powers back before I can attempt an escape, though. If you can help me with that part, I'm gonna bust you out of here, too.
And what am I gonna get out of it? Nobody wants me around. My kind has been nearly wiped out of existence. People hate us so much. I have nowhere to go.
I don't have the specifics worked out, okay? But I know you don't belong in here. You may be the last of your kind, and you don't deserve to rot in some hole.
Great. So you want to bust me out of the hole where I'm relatively safe, so I can be an easy target for the demon oligarchy I've pissed off?
Listen, you can stay in my pocket dimension until you figure out what you want to do. Even if the thing you want to do is just chill in my pocket dimension forever.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, if we can get out of here, I can even give you some creative permissions in there. You could turn your little boar fetish drawings into a simulation you can play in anytime you want.
Are you saying I can make it like I was eating the Backstreet Boys? For real?
Backstreet Boys, InSync, Hanson, 98 Degrees, O-Town. You could eat whatever 90s boy band you want. You could even eat the Spice Girls too, in case you don't just have an appetite for boy bands, if you know what I mean.
You really should have started with that.
The fact that your kind may be extinct?
Like I give a shit about other Sybills. Vicky's gotta look out for Vicky. And Vicky is hungry for some boys with frosted tips. Vicky's got needs.
Well, whatever tickles your pickle, Vicky. So, we have a deal? We help each other bust out of here, and I let you hide out my dreamscape as long as you need.
We have a deal. Shake on it?
Yes! Okay, so the first thing we should... Vicky?
Yeah?
Did you get your gross scratch and sniff markers on your hands or something?
No.
Then what is that I'm smelling?
Oh, that's not a marker. That's my roommate.
What? What does that mean?
It means I finger banged my roommate.
No! Oh, God!
Hey, you doing okay?
Not really.
What's up, dude?
Carmilla came to us in the dreamscape to tell us that Carmilla... Ugh, you're right. I need to give the good one a nickname.
Millie!
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
Right? She's just a little thing.
Anyway, Millie told us in the dreamscape that Carmilla wants to cut off my fucking hands so she can do a massive spell to kill all witches. So, no, I'm not good. Artificer hands are the last ingredient she needs for her genocidal DIY project, and she only wants mine. There's a lot of fucking pressure on me. Did you need something?
I just needed attention, like I do all the time. I figured I'd just ask instead of acting out as a way to demand your attention.
Wow. Congrats on the character growth.
Thanks.
I don't have time right now, though. I need to finish this.
Hey, little buddy. I know I always ask you this when you pull out your little tinkering tools, but are you building a bomb?
Yes.
Okay, now, do you mean your little shit bombs? I'm getting the impression that this isn't one of those. This has a little screen with numbers and, like, red wires and blue wires.
I'm gonna make some shit bombs, but this is not a shit bomb. I'm gonna blow up everyone at Dallas Digital Labs.
Oh, cool. I'm just gonna take this.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna...
No, that's the potion to... Come back here. You give that back.
Not until you stop doing an alarmingly convincing impression of a fundamentalist Christian on our way to Planned Parenthood.
Oh, God damn it. It's not a fucking pipe bomb.
Sure. That's just what some pro-life Linda would say. I'm not letting you blow up a whole office tower full of people.
This is a magic bomb. It doesn't work on anyone but energy vampires. According to the intel I got from Judith, everyone at the meeting tomorrow will be an energy vampire. This isn't going to kill anyone who doesn't need to get killed, and it won't damage the building itself.
Oh, for real?
Yes! Did you really think I'm capable of blowing up a bunch of people?
I mean, no. Not really. Just... have you looked in the mirror recently?
Dawn turned to look at a decorative mirror that was hanging by the front door. She wore her blue light filtering glasses, her gray hoodie, and an old trucker cap of her mom's. The greasy strands of hair sticking out from the hat and the dark circles under her eyes certainly didn't paint a reassuring picture.
I do kind of look like I should be writing a manifesto somewhere, huh?
Yeah. You were in the dreamscape last night. Did you actually get any sleep?
I don't think I did.
Dude, you have to go to sleep. scratch that. You need a shower, and then to go to sleep.
Ugh. You're right. I already finished the new potion today. I should make sure I'm well rested before I work on hooking up the electronic repeaters.
Yes. Let's pretend I'm someone who doesn't know what an electronic repeater is.
It lets me set off the bombs remotely, one after the other.
Whoa. So we just have to find spots to hide them and then blow up every energy vampire in the joint?
Yep. We're going to get there long before the meeting, and we'll hide them everywhere it looks like the meeting goers would possibly go. I'm going to take the infinite flash drive to the server room and grab all the info I can. I have a teeny camera to set in the conference room where they're having the meeting so we can get more intel before we blast them all. Once it looks like we have all the info we're going to get from them, I'll use this little remote to set off the bombs from the comfort of the ice cream truck. I have timers on the bombs as a backup plan in case my remote craps out. If the remote doesn't work, they'll be set to go off 30 minutes before the meeting is scheduled to end so we can make sure people are still there.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm just thankful you used your power for good and not evil. Wait, how is this only going to hurt energy vampires?
Oh, that's the coolest part. Okay, so there's been a couple dozen artificers working at closing rifts. They've developed a reporting system and everything. Well, a couple of them caught an energy vampire in the process of closing one of the rifts.
Uh-huh.
So they took him as a captive and did a bunch of experiments on him. I mentioned to Viv that it would be helpful to know how energy vampires are made if we're going to stop them. Judith said they'd been making new ones, and that Kirk guy mentioned he'd been turned.
So you learned how they're made?
Oh, not even a little. We did take some of their blood, though.
Okay, and?
I had Viv send some to our alchemist friend, Hink, from San Antonio.
I remember.
Anyway, Hink made a version of liquid fire that only combusts when it comes in contact with an energy vampire. He created a biologically specific liquid fire.
Wow, what a terrifying concept!
I mean, yeah, but we're witches. It's not like we're some governmental entity who would use this to do eugenics or something. Besides, you can't even make it if you're not a witch.
True, and y'all do have a much better track record than the feds.
The bar is so low you couldn't limbo under it. Was that the back door?
It sounded like it, but Sunny's at work?
I'll grab Cabroncita. You summon your scythe.
Got it.
Dawn and Rita went to investigate the noise at the back door, arriving just moments too late to find the source of the sound. The noisy culprit had escaped into the alleyway behind Sunny's house. Hiding behind a trash can in the alley, Master Leonard became visible once again and picked up the amber pendant around his neck. Debbie appeared in the stone.
What do you got for me, Leonard?
Rita is...
Calm down, Leonard. What is Rita doing?
Rita is living with an artificer who's making bombs to blow up a nest of energy vampires, and Rita keeps selling her lucky winner's toenail clippings and various discarded biological material to people with fetishes on the internet. I mean, I understand fetishes. I've invented several of them. You heard of war? That was me. I digress. What does a run-of-the-mill foot fetish have to do with making bombs? She seems afflicted by a deep sadness and a compulsion to earn money. She went to a strip club where nary a single dollar grazed the strap of a G-string. Who does that? She talked to a warlock, but the bombs, Debbie, the bombs! When you asked me to spy on her, I must admit I expected things to be far more titillating and far less concerning.
Whoa. Slow your roll there, Goatman. You're making no sense at all. She talked to a warlock? What did they talk about?
I don't know.
How did you not know you were there?
It was at a strip club, Deborah. How was I to ignore the brunch buffet and bevy of limber, talented succubi? How are you not more concerned about the bombs?
Well, given Dawn Menendez's family, it makes sense she'd spend time doing some witch stuff while she's back on Earth. I'm unconcerned about that. In fact, I wish her well on that front.
Do you not care about Rita's distressed mental state?
That's like saying your toaster has anxiety. She can't have a distressed mental state. She's a thing.
How do you not believe her to have some level of sapience beyond that of other Reapers?
The DMV isn't paying you to argue on Rita's behalf. Figure out what she was talking to that warlock about and get back to me. She can't be up to anything good. I don't give two toots about the other stuff.
Fine.
Well, you seem huffy, mister.
Rita is a kind woman who seems to be in crisis. She may just need help, and you're choosing to assume the worst of her. I worry what will come of her when she goes back to the DMV at the end of the year.
Oh, if you find out what she's been up to with that warlock, she may not even have the rest of the year left.
What?
If I find proof of her breaking the rules, I can file the paperwork to have her recalled early.
And what happens if she's recalled early?
When I get my hands on that broken Reaper, when I get my hands on her, I'm gonna stick her in a hole so deep she'll never see the sun again.
Listen, Debbie.
I invented orgies, so I just want you to take my bona fides into account when I tell you that you have a sex addiction.
I'm in
Debbie.
hell. A prison in hell, not in my...
Hey, little buddies. Yeah, just the usual business. Check out the episode details to get everyone's social media handles. You can find the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at the handle @LuckyWinterShow. And you want to do us a solid, you can share about the show on social media and tell a friend about it. We don't pay for advertising, so word of mouth is entirely what we rely on to get new listeners. So if you share about the show, you're helping us so much. Also, you can check out the show details for a link to our Patreon page, where you can become a patron and get some really fun rewards. For just $1 a month, you can join our Discord server and hang out with the cast and other listeners. Last week, we had a live stream where Violet and I created a character in Elden Ring that it looked like... They look like Willy Wonka's sleep paralysis demon, and then we set them loose on the game. Violet had the controls, and I told her what to do, and also I don't know, like, the first goddamn thing about Elden Ring. So, we had a good time. I basically just made her stab everyone in the ass. When you support us on Patreon at certain levels, you can get a cool shout-out, like Randy Lovings, Rachel Rachelson, Sewing Seraph, and Kelly Brennan. Oh, and if you missed on pre-orders for the shirt we had, we have a super limited supply of those available on our merch hub now, and the link to that will be in the show notes. We won't be putting out another shirt until, like, at least next season. So if you want this one, I would grab it in your size before it runs out, because we have no plans of making more of this design as it is right now. So if you like it, go ahead and grab one. Anywho, don't forget to subscribe on your podcatcher of choice, and leave us a cute little review. Subscribing helps us get higher in the charts and helps more people find us and helps us kind of get suggested on the different apps, so that helps us quite a bit. And, yeah, so after episode 14, we'll be taking a short mid-season break, like just a month. I don't like surprises, and I don't like it when my shows don't come out on time, so I wanted to give y'all plenty of a heads up, so you're not, like, super sad. But you know me, I can't leave y'all without anything, so there'll be a little something for you for our little mid-season break, but we have some really elaborate stuff cooked up for the second half of this season and for season 3. So, yeah, we just wanted to catch up on some things and just take a little break. But anyway, we will be back with a new episode on July 1st. And yeah, I love you. Thanks for listening. That's all I got for you, little buddies. Until next time, try not to die.